Okay, welcome to my tutorial for how to play the slow drag, as John James does in the other videos I've uploaded. All this work obviously is a tribute to John James, one of the most talented guitarists. I'm not a particularly good guitarist or a particularly good teacher, but with this information, hopefully, you should be able to work out how to play this tune. Okay, so we start off with the C7, just an open C7 shape, which we're going to slide up to the 10th fret. First chord of the intro. On your D string, slide up from 3rd to 5th and pluck your G string same time. 3rd, 2nd, open. Then you want this chord shape here. So 3rd fret, bottom E, muted string on the A, 3rd fret D, open G, 1st fret B, and open top E, although we're not going to play top E. So that's the intro pretty much. So it goes. And then we're straight into the first or sort of main part of the tune really. I'll play it at the correct speed and then I'll sort of break it down for you. So obviously it's starting open G shape. It's kind of difficult to describe exactly what's going on there, so I'll just play it nice and slowly so you can just follow what I'm doing. So we're sliding up to the 5th fret there, with your pinky on the 8th fret, is that? Yeah, 8th. So 8th fret, then 7th, then back down, same thing again. And this time we're going to an A minor, and we're alternating the bass on the 3rd fret with our pinky. So. Move up to the 5th fret, so bar across that, and then we're pinky on the 8th fret to give this chord shape here, which we're going to be returning to quite a lot in this piece, so get used to getting to that one quickly. So all you're really doing is playing an open G shape with a bar there. So back down to your main tune. This time we're going for a kind of A7th shape at the 5th fret. So bring the thumb over for the bass on the 5th fret. This is a kind of fun bit which looks difficult but actually is very easy. So we're going to slide up to an F there, and then A flat, down to C, and then the last chord shape is A minor, but you actually just need to play the two, what have we got there, D and G strings fretted at the 2nd fret, and that gives you enough of the tune. So slide up, So we've got okay, the last little bit is going to give you fun and games, and actually I think I don't play it like John does. I think I'm missing a little hammer and a pull off there to make it sound properly, authentically John James, but it goes like this. So what you're actually playing there is an F and G and C. I'm only fretting the 2 bass strings for the G and then just a full open C. I think John is pulling off with this finger here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can have fun and games with that. I think it depends a lot on the guitar you're playing it with. The action on this old Ibanez is actually quite high, so it's quite difficult to pull that off and keep playing with the rest of the melody. Oh, that's my excuse anyway. So, where have we got to? Okay, so from there we're going to go up to the 10th fret. So we're fretting 10th fret on the bottom E sounding string, muting A string, D string is 9th fret, open G, 10th fret on your B and open E. And then we're going to go back to that C 7th shape that we moved up. And your thumbs come over and playing the bass note on the, what is that, the 8th fret. Maximum tune there for minimum sort of movement of hands, really. Okay, and so the actual phrase is then we're back down to this barred at the 5th fret. That's just a bass E string on the 8th fret, 7th fret A, 7th fret D. So back to the G7 there, you're sort of open your C7 shape but moved up to your 10th fret. Nice little 9th shape there at the 10th fret. Back down to the 5th fret. And then John just puts a cheeky little string bend in there at the 6th fret. So it goes, where are we? Okay, and then we're back down to so similar kind of ending to before. So whereas before we went that F bit there, we're actually going to play a slightly different version of that. Down to F. So we thumb over the top. the 2nd fret. It's a shape you'll find again and again in this sort of guitar picking. To C, A minor, and then your little trick with the F. So just go back to that little tricksy chord back there. So that is fretted on the 2nd fret, E string, A string open, D string open, G string 2nd fret, B string 1st fret, E string open. And that's kind of the first section of the tune, really. So from there, we're going to slide back up to our old favourite shape, which is barred at the 5th fret. Whoops. Bear with me. There you go. That one again, so 5th fret, bar, and you start with your bass note on the, what's that, 8th fret. Playing the A string 7th fret for that 2nd bass note, and then all we're playing there is your D string and B string 4th fret, and you just slide down to the 3rd fret and open C shape, back up to your bar across the 5th fret. And this time you're going to that 7th shape, but G sharp, down to G. And if you want to do the whole John James thing, you can push it down. But I tend to just leave it to John to do that. Back to that bar again across the 5th fret. And this little fill-in you'll see again and again in this piece. Takes a little bit just to get the hang of it, but actually it's very easy. Not easy to play slowly, as it turns out. So that's E string 3rd fret, open, then 3rd fret, A string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, D string, open G string, 2nd fret, back to the E string at the 3rd fret, and just open and C. So we've got there. Okay, and then from there we're going to go back up to the